Hey guys, it's EJ. Hope everyone is doing well. So, I decided to play in my journal again today because Dyan Reaveley came out with a new release and sent me some of her stencils and some of her embossing rocks and whatnot. So, here I'm playing with them. This is the Franz stencil, and she sent me the small version of it. So, I wanted to use that in my background on this journal spread. I know I'm going to have to get the large version of this because I really enjoy this stencil. So here I'm just tracing through it and I'm going to doodle through the stencil once I have it traced onto my background. Oh, I also wanted to let you guys know that the acrylic marker that I'm using here is by a company called Grabby, I believe it is. I was scrolling through my Instagram and their advertisement came up, and I'm a sucker for any art supplies. So I said, well, let me go check them out. So initially, I bought their, I think it's like a glittery paint pen or something like that, and I really liked them. So I ended up grabbing the acrylic ones as well. I really like these. I haven't played with them much. So the only con about these, the only negative thing that I can think of is that when you write with them and I hold it in a weird angle, the paint will like flick onto your page a little bit. So you got to be careful of how you write with them. But I don't mind the little flicks. It gives it character. It adds more layers into it because I splatter onto my pages anyway. But yeah, these are the Grabby acrylic paint markers. This heart that I'm using here is the Dylusions Dymond Board large heart. Um, they're used for, you can use them as tags or anything. I like to put them in my journal, and you can collage on them, paint on them, emboss on them with her embossing rocks. So right here, I'm going to darken the edge of the heart because I don't like that white edge. And I'm going to use one of her collage papers and collage it on top of the heart. Eventually, I'm going to emboss with clear over it just to make it shiny. So I just want to let you know what I'm using here. I also like to use matte Mod Podge to hold it down because when you emboss, you know you got to use that heating tool, and the edges of the collage paper can curl up, but it does not do that with the Mod Podge. The Mod Podge is a good adhesive, and you guys know I'm a glue monster, so I'm going to put a lot up there. So yeah, these are really cool. I like playing with them, and I like to see how I can use them in different ways. Okay, here again, I'm using those grabby acrylic paint pens. And initially, I wanted to put some details in with like a lighter color onto these creation hands. And when I started doing it with this color, I said, oh, this is oogly, not ugly, oogly. So I'm gonna end up scrapping this and like say, and doing it all over again. Ugh, I was very disappointed with this. So I'm gonna cut out the hand that I did like, and I just decided to leave them blank. And I'm gonna redo that other hand off camera and cut it out and just use them blank because that ain't it. That ain't it at all. So yeah, I told you guys that I was going to emboss over this heart, and that's what I'm doing here. I'm using some clear medium and dabbing it on top of the heart. I like doing this because it deepens the colors of whatever's underneath. So yeah, I'm gonna put some of that medium on, sprinkle some of the clear rocks on top, and heat it with my heat gun. Okay, so I placed everything up there where I wanted it at, and I like it. So you guys know me. I am the glue monster, so I'm going to use glue and double-sided tape, and I cannot stand for stuff to come up later. It's just a pet peeve of mine. I cannot stand it. I'd rather put too much glue up there than to have to keep re-gluing down edges and stuff. Nah, can't do that. So I'm going to glue all the pieces down, go around them with my Posca paint pen just to ground them onto the page, and then I'll eventually start journaling on this page. Okay, so now I'm going to journal on this page, and I found a quote that I like by Ralph Waldo Emerson. So when I journal on a page, I like to use a larger Posca pen and then go back with a smaller one to kind of shape up my letters to make them wonky, or to, just make them more neat or stand out some more onto the page. So that's what I'm doing now with my black Posca paint pen. I noticed that something looked funny about the hands, and I forgot to cut out a little piece. So I grabbed my X-Acto knife and cut out those pieces that I missed. And fortunately, the glue monster didn't wreak too much havoc on it. I was able to pull it back up. So now I'm just going to doodle this page, add some accents here and there with doodling, like I said. And then I'm going to make those letters stand out some more. They kind of blend in too much. So I'll add a highlight with a white paint pen and then go around the letters with a color paint pen. All right, guys, that's the page. I like it. I still haven't decided if I'm going to doodle in those hands. I may go back and do that later. But I hope you guys enjoy this. Stay blessed, and I'll see you on the flip side.